Well, I think that there had been quite a few months. I had studied abroad in El Salvador for 6 months, gained a lot of weight, about 30 pounds, and coming back home, it was difficult assimilating back home, and I think I kept gaining weight, and there came a point where I was just desperate to lose weight, and I did not know how to, and I even became so desperate to try a diet called the lemonade diet, and it was a diet where you're supposed to pretty much starve yourself for 10 days, just drink lemon juice and maple syrup and, I don't know, maybe cayenne pepper or something. But so I tried doing this. I lasted 3 days. I felt absolutely sick, and it's supposed to be like some cleanse or something. But this is to the extent, I was so desperate that I went to this kind of an extent to try and lose weight and change my life around. And I was just going in all the wrong directions, listening to different kinds of fads, looking at, you know, oh, how did this person get to where she is, or, you know, but it wasn't a true lifestyle change that I had been witnessing from all these different places. It was just kind of fads and things that only worked for a little bit of time, or people who weren't really getting the results for a lifetime. And it wasn't until my sister and her boyfriend, well, they started getting into the fitness industry. They have their own boot camp at Bend Adventure Boot Camp, and they're affiliated with Max Muscle Up in Bend, and you know, they live a life of fitness, and they were really my inspirations all along. And it came to a point where I would go and visit them and just feel like crap about myself. I just felt horrible about myself. I felt fat, I felt ugly, I had no self-confidence. You know, I didn't like going out with friends because I just didn't know what to wear. I didn't know what to put on to make me look better. I would always try and hide my fat, and even when I had my before pictures, my friends were like, I didn't know you were that fat, because I would try in so many ways to hide it. And so, you know, I really didn't feel good about myself, and I would visit my sister and her boyfriend and see the kind of life that they lived, and it was just remarkable. They had a huge stash of Max Muscle supplements in their kitchen. They actually just got a cabinet to store them all in. They actually had to buy extra furniture to keep their Max Muscle supplements. So they were big Max Muscle fans, and their life was just remarkable. They'd wake up early, they had their workout regimen dialed in, they had their nutrition dialed in. You look in their refrigerator, it was just like, you know, pre-packed food, ready to go, ready to eat every 3 hours, protein and complex carb. I didn't understand this stuff. Here I am trying the lemonade diet, and I'm just like desperate to lose weight, and I don't know how. And so one day they suggested, when I was visiting them, oh, why don't you come to our local Max Muscle store? They're great, Larry and Dominic. They have so much knowledge, and you know, I thought, well, you guys are just awesome. I wish I looked like you, and why not give it a try? You know, maybe there's something to this kind of knowledge about nutrition and whatnot. So I ended up going, and Tony was the guy that was working there that day, and he pretty much just laid it all out for me. He laid out simple idea of just eating a protein and a complex carb every 2.5 to 3 hours, and the different kinds of supplements that Max Muscle provides to help you in this kind of a diet. And I ended up purchasing the Max Muscle Core Forward. I had, like, I think I got glutamine and Max Pro, and I actually got some flax oil too to put in my shakes, and so a few other things. So I purchased these products just to start. I ended up accumulating many more throughout the 5 months, but this was the start off. So I got these products, but more than just buying the products, the customer service that I received at the Bend store was remarkable. Tony sat down with me and pretty much graphed out the science behind this kind of nutrition plan of not spiking your insulin levels, keeping your sugar low, maybe to a few pieces of fruit in the morning, and protein and complex carb every 2.5 to 3 hours, and into the evening not as heavy complex carbs, just greens and lean protein. So he just gave me the base foundation to this nutrition and this nutrition plan, and it clicked for me. it clicked that I had been for so long giving my body not what it needed, and there was these fundamental nutrients that I just had to follow by and see that these were the things that my body really needed. Protein, and how important protein is. And carbohydrates, they are important. You know, the Atkins diet is a fad. You need carbohydrates, especially in the morning. And you can't skip breakfast unless you want to burn your muscle. So it was just not going hungry, how important it was to continue, the state of not being in a hungry state or going into a catabolic state. So many different tips, but it was so simple at the same time that for so long I had been skipping meals thinking that it was going to make me skinnier, or breakfast, and just not eating the wrong things, not enough protein, too many carbs, or just salad and no protein. So it was a very simple concept, and if it weren't for that day at the Max Muscle Store, and if it weren't for Tony just to lay it out for me, the simple fundamental concepts of what it is, what it looks like to live a healthy life, and what that kind of daily nutrition looks like, I wouldn't be where I am today, because I was very confused and I was so desperate, and it all fell into place at the right time. And if you really want to lose weight, it's going to be a lifetime commitment. And there's going to be times where you can have your cheat meals and enjoy that extra, meal or whatnot. But for the most part, it's going to be a lifetime commitment, and it's going to take planning and knowledge. And Max Muscle was really what did that for me. It was really what gave me that knowledge and the tools that I needed to lose the weight, and not only lose the weight, but maintain my weight loss, and to really just get my life back again, and have my energy, and be happy, and be confident about myself. These kinds of tools have boosted my confidence in such a way that I know now how my body is going to respond to certain things, and how to manipulate my body with certain, with meal plans and what. It's just, there's a wealth of knowledge that has been opened up, and I never have to go hungry again. It's not a fad. It's a lifetime commitment, and it has been well worth all of the work that has been put into it. So
after the nationwide vote, the franchisee vote, and our judging panel, you've been selected as the 2010 MaxForm Champion. Congratulations, Maria.
Oh my God, are you serious? Oh my God, this is such an honor. Thank you.
Well, you deserve it. You did an incredible job.
This is such an honor. Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you so much. This has been quite the journey. I'm totally honored and speechless. I look forward to working with you for the next year and inspiring others, and wow, what an honor. Wow. Wow, I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you for changing my life. You changed my life.